made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Move!
Blocks that belt line well. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Halfway through this round, his opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. And he's holding.
Don't let him get it.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Money.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
And he just holds on there. Money's tagged by a hook. A solid, true uppercut by Crawford. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. That is a strong uppercut there. Little head hunting with the left. That was not well targeted by Money. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He missed with that headshot. Ten clicks of the talk. A well-timed right hand by Money. Money's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Blood's commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent.
Keep working the body.
Crawford's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Blood's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through this round here. Now hugging on the inside. Mayweather's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And he decides to tie up again. Ten seconds to go in this third round. Able to show you his blocking ability.
You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your head more side to side.
Got any more of these? I'll give you one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
It's all yours, baby. But you gotta keep working. Keep working, and this fight is yours. Don't.
Blood's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Not precise at all by Money.
Punch! Move!
Up top with the right hand. Well, he ties up there.
You're not
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Keep moving.
$90 to go in round number 4. Nice block by Money.
Keep your hands up. Unload.
Crawford's in bad shape. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Blood's down. First knockdown of this fight. It's going to be interesting to see how he recovers here. Crawford's rising back up. That takes some guts.
Keep moving.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Blood.
Nice work.
What impact from that uppercut by Crawford. Good uppercut by Blood.
Keep fighting, baby.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Now that he's back in the corner and we get a close-up look, Mayweather's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
heard. Mayweather's legs can't fail him now. Oh my, is he taking damage. Floyd's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. You see him holding on. Crawford's showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
And yet another big shot comes in. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown, because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Mayweather's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Nice block by Blood. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
That will keep him away. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round.
I'm gonna throw that away. I got it.
Start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be battered, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
Commits to the straight right. Blood's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs.
Come on, kid, focus.
Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. Oh, what a whiff by Blood. Crawford's proving here that you can't hit what you can't reach. You see the movement he's putting forth.
Yeah, he's using his legs real well. He's controlling range. He's just not allowing his opponent to get into the punching distance he needs.
Pace yourself.
Not able to land the headshot. Well-placed counter punch by Money.
Use the jab.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Unable to score with the hook. Good job staying away from the danger there. And just grabbing onto his opponent. At the halfway point of round 7. Bloods banged up by a left hand.
Come on now.
Right to the body. Good way to protect the midsection. Mayweather's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success.
Keep your head moving.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And round 7 comes to an end.
Good. We have this one.
We got it.
I want you to bang the head and the body, all right?
Crawford's been in control of this fight here in these middle rounds. He's built a slight lead on your scorecard as we start round number 8. But, Teddy, we often talk about focus. This is where it comes into play, of not just blowing it.
No, this is what the old timers used to say when they used to remind you, and they used to say to me sometimes, you know, there's no 3, 4, 5 round title fights. They all long fights. A lot of guys could be a champ if it was only a few fights. You have to keep it up all night.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Blood's showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Focus.
90 seconds to go here in this round. And he ties up on the inside. A well-placed left hand up top. Right to the head with that right. Mayweather's once again the target of a hook. Big shot comes crashing home. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Crawford's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around. They're wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Mayweather's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
I want to see some combos. You're doing what you're doing.
You're not focusing.
Halfway through the 9th round. Missed the target with that hook. Nice strike after catching one by Crawford. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Nothing there on the punch by Blood. We count down the final moments of this round.
He's hurt. I need you to jump.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Able to cover up that gut. Blood's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. Mayweather swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Halfway through round 10. He just missed that shot up top. Crawford's hurt by a big shot. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
Solid left hand to the head. Good biting, snapping shot by Money. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. That hook was well off the mark. Okay. And the round comes to an end.
Deep breath. Relax. Relax.
I love this kind of fight. I mean, this is exactly what we want to see. Championship rounds. I'm looking at your scorecard. You've got it dead even. This is the kind of fight you wish you get every night.
These are the easy fights to call. I mean, the fans into it. It's electric here. Both guys going at it. You sit back. You don't have to say too much, and you enjoy it.
Money's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Relax. Come on now, relax. Deep breath. Come on, stay away from those. Come on now.
Halfway through this 11th round.
Left, right. Come on, baby.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And he engages in the clinch.
There you go. Looking good. Look good. Come on, kid.
Come on now, move.
That's it.
Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab. Uppercut.
Oh, that's good stuff. firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Blood. That's a well-scored left hand by Blood. Blood's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. Teddy, what advice would you be giving to this charge if you were training him, knowing he's coming off of a good solid effort in that last round and likely is up in a close fight?
Well, you know, sometimes I'm not sure what to tell a guy, but I know what not to tell him. I wouldn't tell him he's up. I wouldn't tell him to let up. That's one thing for sure. I tell him, keep doing the same things you're doing. Stay right with it.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Blocks away that headshot. Scored well up top. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Blood. Crawford's been able to let loose. He's throwing punches. He's a demolishing right hand by Blood. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. A minute to go in the fight. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Crawford's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored.
Focus.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Here's our ring announcer with the results of what was a very, very good fight. Mayweather's your winner by unanimous decision. All three judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.